Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. The snow was crazy. Everybody got full. That snow was crazy out there. Parking is ridiculous. I'm sick of that snow, but we made it through. We came to the show. We started a little bit late because of the snow, people. We had to find parking. It's a little hectic out there. But without further ado, we got somebody from the Bronx. Lovely young lady right here. She got great personality. She goes by the name of Shakeyriah. Shakeyriah, welcome to the show. Shakeyriah.
So good, you have to say it twice.
Absolutely. They made a song about you, huh?
Yes, they have.
Wow, okay. So tell everybody where you're from, what you do, stuff like that.
Okay, my name is Shakeyriah Dunlap. I am a 28-year-old fashion designer turned entrepreneur mogul this year. I have a few different business ventures that I am taking a journey on. So I started off with fashion, making clothes. I've been making clothes since I was in middle school. The name of my brand is Pink Lady. I also have a wine line that's called Shakeyriah Treats. And we also have a Valentine's Day brunch service that we will be doing this year, which will deliver an at-home brunch in bed for you and yours.
So you from the Bronx. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take it back a little bit. So how was life growing up as a young lady in the Bronx?
Oh, life was great. I grew up in Parkchester, so nothing too rough to talk about. I come from a great household, my mom raised me, my grandma raised me, some great values. My grandma has her PhD, my mom has her master's, so education was huge in our family. So naturally, I went to the University of Florida A&M University. Yes, FAMU, whoop whoop, let's go Rattlers.
Very good school, very good school.
I went and got my bachelor's in business administration, focus in marketing, and I've always had a passion for fashion. I know it sounds very cliche, but I always have. That's my growing up.
So how was it in Florida?
How was it in Florida? It was like a time warp. I just miss New York so much. And the funny thing about Florida is I thought Florida A&M University was going to be in Miami, Florida. But it's in Tallahassee, Florida.
Right.
If you guys know Tallahassee, Florida, you know it's country. It's so country. And I'm born and raised in the Bronx, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is slow. It was so slow. But I definitely met some great people out there. I met some friends for life. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Anybody thinking about going to a HBCU, do it. Go to a HBCU. It feeds your mind. It feeds you so much energy, information, and as well as you just learn so much about yourself being around your community. So I would definitely suggest going to a HBCU. Absolutely.
You been back to Florida since?
Yes, I go back and visit once a year because I have a goddaughter out there. Shout out to Zakaya. Hey, girl. And my best friend, Asia, is out there as well. So I always go back and visit my friends. Gotta visit my friends.
Sometimes it's better to go to school in areas that is not really popping, because you can focus more on your education.
I would agree.
Sometimes people go to Miami. Miami's problem was you can get distracted.
A lot of distractions. Yeah. So I'm happy I didn't stay here and go to school as well because I know it would have been a lot of distractions. I would have had my family and stuff like that. When I went to Florida A&M University, I didn't have anybody there. Like I didn't have my mom wasn't there. I didn't have cousins there. Nothing. I just went out there on a whim. I got a scholarship to go there, so I was just like, I'm going. And my mom was hesitant, but she let me go, and I appreciate her so much for that. Thank you so much, Mom, for letting me go.
But the weather was great all year round. Yeah, there was no winter really.
See, now I'm talking about Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee, Florida is northern Florida, so it has the seasons just like Georgia. It's very close to Georgia. Yeah, so they get cold.
You're right. Tallahassee
is not my Tallahassee is actually the capital of Florida. I didn't know that until I moved there. But it does get the seasons. It's cold. They get like little frost on the ground and everything like that, but not as cold as New York. So yes, it was a nice.
So you in between Miami, you in between Atlanta, pretty much. No?
Yeah. Okay, if you want to say that.
So if you want to hang out, you can go to either way.
Yeah, I mean Miami is a long drive because Florida's long, so you have to drive all the way down to go to Miami. But I think Atlanta was like a 4-hour drive, so that wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Atlanta was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see the different cultures. You know, going to school, you get to see different people's cultures. People coming from so many different places. So I got to pull a lot of inspiration from that as well.
Yeah.
Meeting so many new people from different states that I've never been to. I met a lot of people from Chicago. So many great people from Chicago. Shout out to Chicago, and Detroit and stuff like that.
So that's a good thing about college. You get to meet, and then you get to see people, you know, vibes, different people's vibes. That's a good thing about it.
You get to hear different slang and stuff like that. You be like,
It's a
what are you
great-
talking about? Like what is it? Chicago people say pop.
Oh, they
Instead
do?
of soda, they say pop, and that used to like drive me crazy. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? It's soda. No, it's pop.
And DC always call everybody shorty.
Yeah, yo, a lot of DC people there too.
Yeah, and the people in Baltimore say a hot dog, they call it hot dogs. My man said, I don't want them hot dogs. I said, hot dog, man.
Hot dog,
I said, nah, man, he say hot dog, man. Yeah, everybody got their own little lingo, huh?
Absolutely.
So you went there with a scholarship.
I did. I went there on a scholarship. Not saying
Yeah,
how long
I like
I
that,
kept that scholarship, but you know, we went there on
What, academic or?
academic.
Okay.
Yes, it was academic. I am not athletic at all. I may be tall, but I am not athletic at all. But yeah, I went there on an academic scholarship. I was like number 8 in my class graduating as far as in like grades and stuff like that. So when applying to HBCU, they gave me a lot of incentives to go there. So I definitely took advantage of that. I got accepted to there as well as Tuskegee University. And I wish I would have went there as well.
Where that's at?
Tuskegee's in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama, yeah.
Mobile, Alabama. Say it
It's
again.
hot in Alabama, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. When there's no sun in Alabama.
And then when I went on tour
I mean,
there,
there's no shade in Alabama.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you got
Great
to
in
yeah,
Alabama.
second.
so it's crazy.
For real, but let me ask you a question. So, what school did you go to in the Bronx that you got the scholarship from?
So I didn't go to high school in the Bronx. I went to the High School of Fashion Industry
Okay.
in Chelsea, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Manhattan.
so, yep, there you go, in Manhattan.
F.I.T.
No, well,
No?
it's the high school to it.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
Fashion
Oh, they got a
Industry
high school next to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They sure do. It's a short ways down, maybe like a couple blocks away.
Right.
And it's an amazing program. If you guys can go there, it's amazing. They have state-of-the-art sewing machines, pattern makers, so many people that have worked in the industry, and then they bring in so many people that are still working in the industry to show you so much about the fashion industry, because it's a lot that you don't see. You know, you see the pretty clothes, you see the people getting styled on magazines, and you see, you know, the models and stuff like that, but you don't know how much work it is behind the scenes to do it. You know, these seamstresses are like architects, I swear. Pattern making is nothing to play with, because it's a lot of measurements, and if one thing is off, it can just alter the whole trajectory of the outfit.
So since you're into fashion, like a lot of people say they got their own clothing line. People have boutiques and different
Yes.
things like that. Boutiques is more like reselling, right?
So
That's like people go on like Fashion Nova or go to these.
you know a lot.
Yeah, go to these. Go to these
Trade
China
shows and stuff like that.
and get clothes in. I see a lot of girls on Instagram do that.
Yeah,
They have these
absolutely.
boutiques. So that's
There's-
not really considered like clothing line, right?
It's not your
A
own
boutique is
personal clothing line, but I mean, you could say it's a clothing line of some sort. It's so many different paths you can take with it. Like what you're talking about is like reselling or people buying from wholesalers and selling those styles that maybe a fashion designer has already put together, and then they get to sell it. They buy a couple pieces and they sell it to people.
Yeah,
from there.
because some people will get like some clothes and then put a logo on it.
They sure will.
So
that's also designing too,
that's
you know,
designing too,
because
yeah.
you know it takes some work to put into the beat. You know, they had to create this. They had to put the graphics together and stuff like that to put that on different merchandise. There's definitely so many different types of fashion
Then you got
designers.
the fashion people who do it from scratch.
And that's
Who
where I come in.
like design where they do jeans. Like you not design jeans.
Yeah, you can design. I can design anything. I've been
So
designing
you
clothes
get
for a long
material
time.
and you do it from scratch.
Absolutely. I used to live downtown in the garment district because it's just like a whole world out there. There's just so many different fabrics, and my whole thing is about textures. So I love textures, touching and feeling them and seeing how they work together. So I like playing a lot with the fabric. So like you're talking about denim, there's so many different types of denim. There's raw denim, there's stretchy denim, stuff like that. So I like messing with things of that
And
nature.
so you do jeans and you, damn, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Well,
That's like really like designer. Like when
Yeah.
as a kid grew up, that's what I always thought design. Like you actually make the jacket, the jeans, and the hats,
Yeah.
and get the material and do it yourself.
Absolutely, I see it from stage one to the finished garment, and I really love seeing it just come to life right in front of your eyes. Just you could take a square piece of fabric and make it a beautiful garment and
Patterns and
just,
stuff like
yeah.
that. My mother used to do that.
Mhm.
My mother used to make clothes. Like, I remember that back in the day they had the Singer sewing machine.
Still
Yeah,
have a singer.
Yeah,
So
okay, well,
she-
you had, like, big old wooden table with the Singer, pop up, pop down type of situation. My mother used to make clothes. My mother used to make some of my clothes, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I wanted to get some of my clothes like everybody's going to Lansing Street. My mother would just make me some fly shit.
Yeah.
And when I put on, like, yo, where you got that from? You like, my mother made it. I'd be proud because it'd be nice and nobody else has it. But what I wanted to add, what I wanted to say was that, like Doc was saying, there's a clothing line where boutiques are like places that people normally go that once you buy something, nobody else gonna have it. They have like one of a kind stuff in there. That's why a lot of women shop boutiques because they come with that bag or that sweater.
Yeah.
They
It's
ain't
gone.
get that from Bloomingdale and Macy's.
They
Like,
go to
they the
Alibaba.
only one rocking that. And then you gotta have an eye when you go to boutiques because everything in there ain't matchy.
Yeah, they go.
Right.
They go.
You gotta know how to pick
AliExpress,
stuff and stuff like that.
AliExpress and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that's one thing about boutiques.
Definitely, when these women are putting together designs and looks for boutiques, they have to have a lot of insight into fashion because you have to know the trends that are coming up. You don't want to get anything that's too late in the season. So they definitely have to do their research as far as finding out what people like, what people don't like, and things like that. And you want to get those custom pieces because they do make you feel very special. You step out there, like you said, with something that your mom made or something that's one of a kind. It's like nothing can stop you, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about clothes. Like I feel like clothes can change your whole attitude.
Yes.
You know, once you put on a nice pair of clothes, you go somewhere,
Yeah.
you feel like a different person.
Clothes-
like you can
clothes is everything.
conquer the world.
Your
right?
appearance, because when people meet you, they don't know what kind of car you're driving. They don't know how your crib look.
Absolutely.
They see
don't know
you.
what your education.
Whether you're
Yep.
going for a job, or if you're going to a party, or if you're going to just chill out, people see you and people take you off face value sometimes. So your clothes mean a lot to them.
They definitely mean a lot.
So what's other things you said that you do outside of clothing?
Yeah, so from the clothing, so clothing pretty much got me through college. I used to make special event dresses and do fashion shows within my college. Do alterations to business suits because I was going to business school when I was in school. And then from there, I actually got into the wine business. I've always liked wine, and me and my mom have purchased wine grapes and made our own sangria, just kind of in the house, just messing around with different recipes and ingredients. But sometimes during her cookouts, I would try different things out and give it to the people that would come, and they're like, "Oh, this is really good. You should try like bottling it and selling it." And I'm like, "Why not?"
So y'all
I
never
just
went to a
went for it.
winery? Y'all never did that?
Yeah, I used to go to wineries a lot. I love wine and cheese. I love all of that stuff.
Oh no, because I heard you say your mom made it.
Yeah, so we would buy the grapes. We would buy the grapes, cipher the juice from the grapes, and make our own wine at the house.
And then get some bottles and label it. That's smart.
Yeah, that was the birth of Sky High Treats. Sky High Treats
You didn't
is.
bring no bottle?
I did not bring a bottle. No, I didn't. But next time
Shame
I'll
on
bring you a
Shame
bottle.
on you.
But
Next
you know, when
time,
you
bottles
make that
better
wine
fly.
from scratch, that wine is stronger than what you get in the liquor store.
Oh yeah.
You know? You know, I
It's really
mean,
good.
I'm not saying y'all, but I know some brothers that
We
make.
talking about hooch.
Yeah.
Talk about something else.
That hooch ain't no joke. You ever had that hooch? That hooch be having like this when you drink it. Yeah.
Yo, you know.
Yeah, you be paranoid of that hooch. That hooch is strong, man. It don't look like nothing, but it's serious though. Now I'm just much.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, the wine, my wine is very mellow. It's a fruity red wine blend, sangria, very nice for when you come home from work, just want to unwind and relax, have a glass. You know, it's nothing that's going to hit you over the head but it has about 7.5% alcohol content, so it's still really, really nice and mellow.
So what about that Valentine's thing you was talking about? Let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
so you have My Heart Valentine's Day brunch service. So this is a brunch in bed that we have going on right now, and the deadline is coming up very soon. So definitely put in your orders. The link is in my bio on Pink Lady Inc. on Instagram. It's a brunch in bed Valentine's Day service, which comes with a carafe mimosa, a USB with 90 minutes of slow jams to put you guys in the mood. It also has a platter that comes with it. So what we did is we took the traditional fruit tray, and I actually put in the traditional brunch items. So we have grits in there, we have bacon, sausage, eggs, all the good stuff. And you have your craft and you have your music, and it's a brunch in bed.
Let's double
It's
back
all
for a
you
second.
need.
So a person calls you. How do they do? They call you. They email you.
So what they do
come
is they go
deliver?
they go on Instagram, they go on Pink Lady Inc. Pink Lady Inc. at Pink Lady Inc. on Instagram, and the link is in the bio. You just go through, you select everything that you want in your kitten capoodle, and from there you just select your time that you want it delivered, either on Saturday the 13th or Friday, on Saturday the 13th or Sunday the 14th. You can have your deliveries made to you, or you and yours, to your home, and we bring the whole platter to you.
Everything's hot. when it
Everything's
comes?
hot and ready. You don't even have to worry about popping in the microwave, nothing.
Right. Okay.
And you get a free mystery gift.
Oh wow.
All of that for $120. You can't beat it.
A mystery gift.
Free mystery gift.
Sounds like something real freaky. I mean, it's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
You know, it sounds like something, something to help you out. The people that's,
Absolutely. I mean, this will definitely help you out. Like, if you in the doghouse and you want to get out the doghouse, this is the best place for you to just go ahead, just get her brunch in bed. She's going to be happy with the mimosas. She's going to be happy with the music. She's going to think you're so thoughtful that she don't have to wash dishes or go and get breakfast food or any of that stuff. You got it delivered to the house. She don't have to worry about anything. She can just relax. You guys can both relax.
So what made you come up with that idea?
I came up with that idea because me and my mom always have brunch at the house, right? And I was just like, everybody needs to have brunch at their house. Everybody should have like this amazing brunch that we usually have at the house. And that was the birth of that idea. We also, because of COVID, we wanted to have a delivery service that we could just bring everything to you. You know, in New York, everything is closed down. Not like Florida, where you can go places, or Atlanta, where you can go places. Florida, Shakeyriah. New York, there's nothing to do right now. You're in the house. So instead of risking it going outside, you just have everything come to you straight.
Who's preparing the meals?
Me and my mother.
Oh, so what about 200 people call you? Can you handle 200?
We can handle 200 people.
Okay, there you go.
And then we're going to have you in the back with an apron, too.
Oh, you gonna put me there?
Me too. Yeah, we're recruiting.
Okay. I mean, I show love.
We'll come to Harlem and get you.
As long as we eat for free, we be in the back.
Got you.
You know?
We got you on the mimosa. Now, the food you might have to pay for.
Are you the only sibling? Seems like you and your mom real close.
We are very close. Me and my mom are very close. I am my mother's only child. My father has 2 other children, but I am his only daughter.
Yeah, you look just like your mother too.
Yes.
Shout out to Mom. Mom is in the audience, man.
Mom in the building.
I thought it was your sister or your twin. I'm like, yo, that's your sister or your twin? You're like, that's my mom. I'm like, word?
Yes, that's my mother.
Mom.
She's
Black don't
my
crack. They said that's for real.
Absolutely. That's
Look
my
good,
muse
Mom.
right there. I used to watch her get dressed and everything. I used to love her style, seeing her go to work. I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's so classy.
Good role model.
Yeah, I made the outfit she has on, all the fringe and all of that stuff.
Speaking about outfits, so you got a couple outfits over there. Can we check them out?
We definitely can.
Are you staying?
Okay. Come on, stage hands.
All right. So he could just pass what you want. You want to show it to the people?
Okay, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, we have the hoodies, so perfect for the winter time, perfect for fall as well. has our El Chapo teddy on there. Teddy bear, like I said, I'm always into texture. So the teddy bear, he's towel patched, and he comes in a multitude of colors. The mauve is our highest selling color. As well as, which other one we have? We have the tie-dye one too. Same teddy. I think he has a different shirt on. Yep, so we have the El Chapo teddy and the tie-dye. Tie-dye is really big right now, so you can definitely wear this casually, or you can even dress it up or down. Guys, you can wear it with some Chelsea boots. Women, you can put it on with some shorts. It's really cute. And you can also layer it. It looks very nice with a denim jacket, some khakis. You'll be set to go.
Okay.
All right, and this is our Camp Wolf. This is actually a whole sweatsuit. We have the sweatsuit to match the pants to match this one as well. Comes with an additional patch on the sleeve, and it has our cool little Camp Wolf on it.
Camp Wolf.
Camp Wolf. What you want to say? I feel like you want to say
No,
something.
nice, nice. I like it.
You go with the chicken on your hat.
Yeah.
Like that? Like this one.
All right.
Okay.
So we have God's Amongst Men.
Okay.
Yep, so we actually came up with this slogan because we just say, like, what are we amongst everybody else? Like, don't you feel like you are just a God amongst all of these people? And when you're stepping out, like, that's how you should feel. You should hold yourself in very high regards. And that's how our black men and women should hold themselves, or that's how everyone should hold themselves in high regards when you're wearing clothes and when you're just out there in your day-to-day life. You just need to remind yourself, you are God amongst all these people. Don't hold your head up high and walk into every room confidently and proud of yourself.
There you go. Okay.
It's nice.
And then we have one of my favorite items. This
Something like my man Cash rock like
yes,
this.
this is one of my favorite items.
Keep Cash rock like this.
Feel this,
You know?
feel this.
Oh,
Feel this right here.
Yeah.
This is Sherpa.
Yeah.
This is called Sherpa.
Sherpa.
This is our teddy bear bomber jacket. It comes in a multitude of different designs. So it comes in plaid, and we also have some different checkered prints. But this is our teddy bear bomber jacket. Like I said, I love texture. So if you feel it, it's very soft, it's very cozy. Something you can actually just like, you put it on, you're probably not even gonna want to take it off. You're gonna want to just be in the house, you're gonna be warm.
Good, Doc, put it on. Let me see if you want to take it off.
Come on, put it on.
Come on, Doc, put it
Come
on.
on, Doc.
I got this.
Oh, Doc don't want to be a good sport. It's okay.
I'll put it on. I'll put it on.
Okay, what else we got?
And then we have my custom army fatigue jackets.
You got something on the sleeve?
Yeah, this real fox head right here.
Okay.
You see
Wow.
that? You see the head, the nose,
Wow.
everything?
Let the camera see.
Yeah. Look.
Avery, don't get scared.
Yeah, don't get scared.
Look at
He
his
won't
face.
get you. It has the hand painting on the back as well. Very nice. And these type of jackets just go with everything. I have it on in black. Mine has the spiders on it.
You got the fox head?
No fox head for me, but I do have some little girly patches on it. But yeah, these jackets go with everything. Good layering piece. It goes from being a separate to good to combine with your outfits as well. And it also has a hood inside of the collar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you have the hood inside of the collar if you want to just put your hood on as well.
Styling.
Multiple pockets. We have pockets. These pockets are like, you can just put your hands in right here, or you can even put them in on the side. Right? And you can just like load them up with stuff. Because I know
Very fashion, bro. Very fashion.
as guys, I know you guys don't carry any bags or anything, right? So
No,
you guys
no.
need all the pocket space you guys can get.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know if you can hand that to him over here,
Yeah,
right?
I got that. Let's keep Cash on the way right here. Let's keep Cash. Turn that thing around.
Another teddy bear.
Yeah,
It's the teddy bear trench.
Cash, I see you
And
rocking
it
that
got the
one.
wolf
No,
on
I
the
know how
back.
to make
Together, Cash.
Yes,
Yeah.
has the wolf on the back.
Yeah.
And it's really nice, like I said, it has the pockets, it's functional.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, like my designs are functional,
Yep.
stylish,
And unique.
but unique. I wanted things that you'll be able to have in your closet, you'll be able to use again. You know, not something that you put on once and then you're like, oh, I can't wear this anymore, right?
Right,
You know,
right.
just throw it to the side. No, you want to have something that you'll be able to wear over and over again, you'll feel comfortable in, and maybe you want to even pass it down. That's what I really want to get to. I want my pieces to be timeless.
You like
Oh.
animals?
I do. I do like
Doc, you
Why
like
are you
animals.
gonna say that? Because the fox don't.
No, not for everything. That's just the fox who said everything.
Yeah, she do. She got spiders over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow! You know, I never noticed that. I have a dog at home. His name is Delta.
Now
I
see,
love him.
you got all the, like the little teddy bears.
Nice though.
Animal thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, I never noticed that theme. It's like a
Bears.
lions and tigers.
Yeah.
Lions and tigers.
Oh my!
Get gators.
Oh my.
Gotta get the gators.
Gotta get the gators. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna add some gators in there. We need some snake print, some
Yeah.
python or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can see you. You have a very creative personality,
Yes. Yes.
and your
very
energy
creative.
goes with your personality,
Well, thank you.
and goes with what you do. So that's a plus.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do custom orders?
Yes, I do. So I started off a lot of my work doing custom. I used to do like prom gowns, not to name drop, but I did do Dougie Fresh's nephew's prom outfit, and I did a silk satin tuxedo, 3-piece tuxedo for him. It was amazing. So that's where I live at in the custom realm, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. I want some more ready-to-wear pieces, and what ready-to-wear pieces mean is just like those pieces that are already, like I said, ready to wear, right? So just those hoodies, those jackets that people can pick up and take with them. But I started off with custom, like all custom, everything. But I am trying to get into
So
a new realm.
how you do that? Because the guest we had last week, it was kind of smart what he said. We had a guy called Money Mike. He's on the show.
Okay.
And how he do it. Like how we were selling, before we sell clothes, we just get the clothes and we have a bulk of them.
Right.
But the way he do it by order. Like
Okay.
he get it, somebody put an order and then he get it for them. Like, so how you do it? You do it the same way or you got a whole bunch of...
Yeah, so my custom orders, they
No,
come...
not custom. Like, say like that.
Like something like that. So...
And you don't have a person's size. Let's say if he wanted it, you don't have his size.
Right, so I would go out there and make it for her.
You don't have it in the house.
Right,
Okay.
I would make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would definitely make it.
Now-
But I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, 'cause some people don't have
since-
we have it in stock already.
Inventory.
Inventory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think you're asking a very important question for new designers is knowing your demographic. So I've been designing clothes since I was in middle school. So I know my demographic of people. I know the people that usually purchase my items. So for me, extra smalls and smalls aren't really big numbers for me. I usually sell a lot of larges or extra larges. So I already know when I'm buying my stuff, I always put in mind to do extra ones of those. So that's why I usually always have on hand. So the other ones are like one-offs, but usually my customer is usually like a large to an extra large or a medium to extra large, which tends to work for me as far as in
But
sizing.
but
and
it's
stuff
small.
like
You
that.
just go get it. And
Or I make it. Just go
And I
ahead.
think that way is as far as business wise, it's a safer
It's safe.
method
Yes.
of operating.
Yes.
Especially when you're
It's
new,
definitely safe.
it's safe. You don't like the guy
You don't
said.
wanna
You ain't going
overspend
right.
on
You
your
overspend.
inventory.
You ain't gonna blow no money. And
Yes.
you know what somebody order, you know they want that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know you have a bunch of stuff and it just might sit there.
Yeah.
Now you gotta look for people. You might even have to drop your price because they don't want it.
Yeah,
You know, so
and
that's
to alleviate that type of problem, a lot of people are looking to pre-orders,
Yeah,
and that's what a lot of people are doing now. You put it
That's
out
what Mike was
there,
talking about,
you take
yeah.
a lot of
Pre-order.
pictures, do a lot of marketing for your pre-orders. Don't yarn while I'm talking, sir.
Yeah.
We need to get him a Red Bull
Oh yeah, Red Bull. I need
or a teddy bear jacket. Just kidding. That might put you to sleep for real. No,
Now get in that fox. That fox trying to wake him up.
wake him up with the fox.
Oh yeah.
No, don't give him no blanket. But yeah, pre-orders is very interesting, and I think it's the safest way, like you said, to go
Yeah.
about doing your business. Is you make sure that the demand is there first before you
Yes.
start making a whole bunch of product.
Yes,
Because
yes.
as you know, in the fashion industry, or if you don't know, fashion industry is very wasteful. There's a lot of things that go to waste as far as in materials, styles that go out of style. They can't do anything with it. They got to cut it up. It ends up in landfills and stuff like that. So in order to keep yourself from contributing to that type of waste, you do the pre-orders, and you make sure you just, you satisfy the demand that you already have, not the potential demand that you want to create.
But you know the risk in that, like,
Very
say
well
this exact style right here, right? You don't have it anymore, but you do a pre-order, and wherever you get it from, they don't have it. See, that's the risk you run.
That's the risk you run when you have a supplier. I'm a designer, so I make the jacket.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't run into that problem because I have the material. Now, that does happen if I purchase the material and say they don't make that
discontinue.
It discontinue it or something like that, but now it's limited. I'm sorry. You know, we can't make anymore. And that's a sad conversation to have. But I try to alleviate that, like I said, because I am the maker of it too.
I was going to say that. I'm glad I was going to say that to him last week when he said that. Because that's the risk you run. That they don't have that particular style anymore.
And that sucks, man.
Like
Ooh,
said,
that sucks.
Who makes this?
Yeah, and it definitely sucks when you run into that problem.
How long did it take you to make this? I'm just saying, just the design.
Just making the jacket, it takes me about, I would say 2 days. I would say 2 days just to do it right the way I want to. Yeah, just because of all the fixings, buttonholes. Like I said, we showed all the pockets.
Oh, you mean 2 days with all this?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying 2 days just the plain jacket.
Just the plain jacket. Yeah, with all the pockets and all of that stuff.
Not this.
Not the actual customizing and all of that stuff. So yeah, I would say 2 days.
Okay, now how long when you do the rhinestone?
Couple hours.
So basically, when somebody put an order, you tell them 3 days.
Yeah, so I give myself some cushion because I don't want to give them that exact time, 3 days. So on the website, it's 5 to 10 business days.
Yeah,
okay.
So
Gives you enough time.
Yeah.
Because you don't want anything to happen. You rushing, stressing yourself. They understand that it's handmade. They want it made well. Then they'll understand that the 5 to 10 days is nothing to wait for something.
You might get some people local, but then you might get some people that's not local.
Absolutely.
You gotta mail it, that takes time too.
Yeah, and I'm glad you guys brought that up as well. Like looking for a market that's outside of your neighborhood. I think that's a huge conversation that needs to happen because we all look for our friends and our families to support us, but sometimes they're not the biggest support that you can find.
They always say the biggest support gonna come from people you don't know. It's the truth.
It
like we get
absolutely
more
is.
support on YouTube with people who be in Wyoming, people who be in
Seattle,
yeah,
DC.
than the people who right outside.
Yeah.
See, I think is what he's saying is that. I think is
It
that.
made me feel bad at first when I realized that
That's
too.
clarify a little
Sit back
better.
on the couch.
The people in Harlem, they support us for a lot of watch.
Yeah, they
On
want to see
YouTube?
somebody go.
That's what he's saying all over the world, not even international. We got people hitting us like, yo, keep doing what y'all doing,
Yeah.
da 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 da. They let us know, but the people in the neighborhood be watching. You know what I'm saying?
Lurking.
Pre-COVID, we do the show, me and him, we always have a little thing where we go out for a little while. We want to go check people's temperature. We go in the streets, we hit different spots. And, we see what the reaction be when we get, we move around in our Harlem streets. The kind of love we're going to see. And, as it took a little while, but after a while, start building up, because they see we over 400 guests deep. Now it's like, yo, but before, we wasn't saying nothing,
Yeah.
That's what he's saying, though. So, to reach people on another level outside of your area, you just gotta do marketing differently.
Gotta put it out there. Just put yourself out there, and that was a big milestone for me. At first, I just wanted to keep all my creations to myself, and I noticed between this year and last year, that I need to really just put it out there. Even if I don't feel like it's perfect, maybe it's something that somebody will still like. I'm just putting myself out there, putting my passion out there. And I know people will feel the energy and feel the good vibrations that's coming from.
It's all about marketing. It's anything dealing with fashion. Always gonna win if you push it.
Yes.
Look at lashes, brows. They've been doing that when I was a little kid. I see my mother used to be having the wigs and doing that thing. Now it's crazy. It's a craze for it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like clothing always can go. It's just how you market and push it. That's it.
Absolutely.
Fashion is
And
always
then
going to be,
it's like-
especially with black people.
All this fast fashion.
We like to
happening.
dress.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the big competition is the fast fashion happening, or like the fashion novas, where they're in China and they can just turn over a product really fast, and that puts us fashion designers and people that are in their basements sewing and stuff like that. That puts them at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because these people have so many people on their team, these huge armies of just sewers that can just, if they see that one jacket, they can make 1 million of them, and then they'll sell for cheaper than me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm competing against. But like you said, it's still those people looking for those custom units and things like that. So that's where.
But they all started from somewhere. They all started from the same place you started from. An idea, a thought, you know, and a vision.
Yes.
And they pushed it. They didn't have all those people right away. You know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah.
gotta believe in what you have and have the faith and just go for it, you know?
Absolutely.
That's what it is. But what I just envision about your clothing line or your fashion is that you ever thought about having some models walk around like, you know, like I know it's COVID right now, but do a runway and stuff like walking up and down.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, wearing your stuff.
I definitely want to do something like that. Like
You know, walking up and down, you know, spinning around and all that, you know.
Absolutely. That sounds like something great. Would you host it?
Oh, absolutely.
Would you guys host
That's
it?
what we do. We're a media company. We're a media
We
company.
do the red carpet and all
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely. You could just put it down 125th Street.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
We're a media company.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you, like you said, you can wait for the summertime because you don't need to be indoors.
Yeah.
You can have it outdoors.
That'd be great.
You know what I'm saying? You can have it outdoors. We bring the cameras out and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like 4 women, 4 men. Maybe you might make some for the little kids because parents always gonna buy something for their kids. Like, you know, like my man Lil Avery right here. We had a girl come through and she made done jean jackets and all that stuff and put the kids next. And she did a great job.
Yeah.
You know, and he had bought some for his kids and they rocked it for Easter and stuff like that. So,
Nice.
you know, stuff like that wins with the kids all day long.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah,
Especially
give it to kids.
little teddy bears and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
the
They
teddy
love
bears,
to
yeah.
take
Yeah.
it, right?
Kids can teddy, yes.
It's kids and Teddy.
So, anybody want to call in 646
Call in,
628
ask me some
4264.
questions.
646-628-4264. Hit that like button. I need y'all all to hit the like button. It's important. We want her interview to grow. We need y'all to hit the like button. Everybody who watching, can y'all please hit the like button?
And we got
Show
Shakeyriah
some
in the
love.
building.
We got a lot of people watching right now. I see y'all. I ain't see nobody hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Show some love. She's grinding. She's doing it from scratch. She ain't putting no patch on it or nothing.
There we go. Caller, what's up?
Oh, we have a first
Call it.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Just excited that you have Shakeyriah on your show.
Hey!
She is an absolutely
That voice
amazing
sounds so
designer.
familiar.
Say that again.
That voice sounds familiar.
It should sound familiar. This is Joey, and I have one or two of your exclusive pieces.
Hey, JoJo.
Hey, you look awesome. I love your style. I love your designs. I love how you choose your fabrics. So
Thank
keep
you
doing
so
what
much.
you're doing, girl. I'm
I
watching you.
appreciate it. I
I'm in your
appreciate
corner.
We need you
Thank
hit the.
you.
We need you hit the like button. We need
Got
hit the
you,
like
got
button.
you.
I got some more
I got
stuff.
you.
Subscribe.
JoJo.
Like and subscribe.
Certainly, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
We need y'all people. That's right. The likes going up. Thank you, everybody who watching right now. Show some love. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about because the more likes she get, the more
Exposure.
it helps the interview grow. More people get the awareness.
Absolutely.
She makes it from scratch. If y'all know that, that's a lot of hard work. That's not just buying nothing and putting a patch or putting a heat press onto something.
Support black business,
Hit-
what
hit-
Doc said, pretty much.
Hit that like button. We need y'all to hit the like button.
So Shakeyriah,
Yes.
so what do you have going on that we didn't already discuss that people don't know about?
That you guys don't know about.
That's up and coming or, you know?
Up and
In the
coming.
works.
I mean, up and coming. I have my website is about to get reconstructed. I'm looking for new logo. So any graphic designers out there, if you want to hit me up,
I know some.
come on.
I can use that.
Absolutely. I'm looking for a new graphic designer. I'm also working on, I'm trying to do a virtual fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do a virtual fashion show, and that one should be coming up very soon, probably in March. That's what I'm working on right now.
Cool. So can you give everybody your social media links and stuff like that?
Absolutely. So it's at Pink Lady INC, PINKLADYINC, at Pink Lady INC for Instagram, and for Facebook it's Shakeyriah Dunlap. But you can also search Pink Lady Inc. as well. It has a page for Pink Lady Inc.
All right, cool. So can you tell everybody what podcast show you on tonight?
We on the beat, maybe.
The beat, what?
The
139.
Okay, thank you very much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Shakeyriah,
That was great.
Subscribe and the like button.
Yeah. Good job. Support this young lady right here.
You could just, it's off, right?
Yes. Black business.